Good morning, my friends. I hope all of you are having an awesome, fantastic day. And hello from our hotel room here at Loews Royal Pacific Resort. One of the biggest reasons why we wanted to stay at this specific Universal Resort is because of the free unlimited Universal Express passes. And that includes your entire party that's staying in your one room. So it's an amazing deal. I can't wait to use this benefit. I also want to do one final walkthrough over at Universal Studios Florida regarding Halloween Horror Nights props because they're all pretty much out because we're under 2 weeks. Let's not waste any time. Let's head downstairs to either walk over to the parks or take the water taxi over to City Walk and then to the park. So we have a few different options. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Let's go do this. As we're walking over to the water taxi area, which we see right here, they do have ballrooms and meeting rooms right here. Oh, nice. And they do security before you hop on the water taxi. Our very first time on the Universal water taxis. Here we go. We have a nice view. We can see the Hulk right there by Dr. Doom's. And away we go. Oh my goodness, it's been like 3 minutes and here we are already passing by Islands of Adventure. There's the Walkway and City Walk. We can see the Hard Rock. How awesome! Within like 5 minutes, if that, we're here at Universal. We're gonna head inside Universal Studios Florida first, ride as many rides as we can, have some HHN updates, and then head over to Islands of Adventure. There's still no HHN banners on the archway here, but we do have plenty of lights. It's just a matter of time. And how you use your Express Pass, well, it's your room card, so everybody will have one, and we can see it says Universal Express Unlimited. I did just speak with this Universal team member that's working the Universal Express kiosk right here at the front of the park, and for the standard Express Pass today, it's going for $129, and for the Unlimited Express Pass, and that's the one we have, today it's going for $159. What a deal. Coming up on Hollywood Boulevard, and we see our first scare zone for HHN, Eddie's Revenge. We have some banners up. It says lights, camera, action. Just changed. Let's go take a closer look. And like I talked about in my last update video, this is going to be a best of scare zone from scare zones from years past, like Invasion. They've added some props here. This is going to be a lot of fun. From Trex and Foons, they've added some candy. A lot of candy, actually.
It's like pool noodles.
Oh yeah, it is pool noodles. Look at that. Clever, Universal. We can also see a trigger button right there. So something will be happening on this platform stage. From my favorite scare zone of all time, Vamp 55, they've added a few props. We can see an ice cream cart here. Who knows what's inside of the cart? Yeah. It's happening. I still don't know what this last one will be, but they've added some tombstones here. We can see a trigger button here, some speakers. So something will be happening on each different stage here. On this higher platform, it looks like a projector. It's going to be projecting something up here. Well, I think that's what it is, yeah. It looks like some sort of projector or spotlight. Let's quickly stop inside Five and Dime and see if they have any new HHN t-shirts, and they are still doing the portraits that you can buy to get your portrait inside of the HHN tribute store this year. They're still available, and I think that's because they are very pricey. That's the reason why I decided not to buy one, because it's like $200 for one portrait. Ooh, look at this t-shirt. Yeah, I may have to buy this one as well. With Frankenstein, we can see the bride. It's alive! $30. There's also something on the sleeve here, and here's what the sleeve looks like. There's SpongeBob and the gang. Our first ride of the day using our unlimited Universal Express brings us here to Transformers The Ride 3D. The current standby wait is a 30-minute wait. I mean, there's a little bit of a line, but it is moving very fast. I only waited about 8 minutes.
Your planet belongs to me. Take cover! Your bravery saved the planet. Well done. freedom fighters.
So I noticed here on Transformers, the team members are no longer putting the hand sanitizer in your hand, because prior, when the parks reopened and because of COVID and the pandemic, before you get on each ride, a team member would put hand sanitizer on everybody's hand. But for Transformers today, they did not, so I don't know if they're no longer doing that or it was just on this ride, maybe they were out. I'll keep you guys updated. Ah, so that's what it was going to be, a sign for one of the nighttime shows, Marathon of Mayhem, Carnage Factory. This show is kind of like World of Color over at Disney California Adventure on the West Coast, where they have fountains with projections, lighting, some pyro. That's what this is going to be, but Halloween themed. I'm now walking through the Terror Queen Scare Zone, and they have added a few different things here on the stage. They have some skulls. This looks insane. I cannot wait to watch the Terror Queen back live in action. There's also a speaker back there. Looks like they have added some vine looking things along the trees here. I don't know, they could be like lights or something, but I think they're vines. Yeah, they have added a lot inside of each scare zone. Looks like they're pretty much almost done. Looks like there's going to be some kind of victim right here because it's covered with a tarp. We can see another victim with some more props right here. This looks awesome. And then across, look at this. There's definitely going to be a scare actor inside of this boo hole scaring you. This looks awesome. Hello. Thank you for watching. Here's another boo hole. This one looks pretty scary. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, it smells like Horror Nights with the wood right here. This looks beautiful. There's a fog machine right there. They have also added these banners. Here's another boo hole. So much is going to be happening. Another victim. I wonder what is under this tarp, because this is a good size. It's a wagon. What the heck? Looks like we can see a little bit. Wow, this looks so insane. This year is going to be even more awesome, because this year is going to be the first time Universal is going to theme the different food booths or the food tents around the park. This one is of course Beetlejuice, because his house is going to be just right over here, and it's going to be serving the Twisted Taters, a fan favorite. I'm pretty sure the Haunting of Hill House will be right back here by Beetlejuice, and I'm not sure what this one is going to be. This one looks more like, you know, like a bar tent where they're going to serve beer and drinks and such. Oh my goodness, look at the theming for this food tent. It's themed so well. I don't know if this was on purpose or not, but the menu is uncovered. We'll take a look at it real quick. Pumpkin guts? Ooh, what's that?
That's the pumpkin dulce de leche churro. That sounds good. And Fields of Screams gyoza.
Bog
Yum.
slime?
Yes. They have vegan and vegetarian options.
Ooh, they do.
Loves it.
They have everything for everybody. Oh yeah, look at the pumpkins in the queue line here. The same menu. This looks awesome. Look at this guy. He's ready for HHN this year. The good guy is returning this year. Chucky himself will be right here making so many jokes at you. And I think this is going to be promoting the new show on Sci-Fi. Next up, we're heading inside Diagon Alley to ride Escape from Gringotts with our Express Pass. And here we are at Gringotts Bank. The current standby wait is only 20 minutes. That's not bad at all. Let's put our stuff in the locker and have a ride. Wow, there's like nobody inside of the standby line.
What was that? The Weasley's Wildfire Whiz-Bangs. What are you doing here? This is my office, Lord Ack. The question is, what are you doing here?
Wingardium Leviosa! I know you've seen Harry Potter. He was in your vault, Bellatrix.
We really had no wait. We walked right on. So far, these express passes are really benefiting us. And we've only rode, what, 2 rides already? 2 of the bigger rides at this park. We have left Diagon Alley. We're now passing by the London waterfront. And over here for HHN, looks like they're gonna have a food tent. It kind of looks like a bar tent. I'm not sure. They may have a few photo ops over this way as well. But I like these red lights up top. They're gonna have so many food and beverage tents this year. The next scare zone up brings us here to Crypt TV here in San Francisco. They have added so many banners. This looks awesome. After watching a few Crypt TV episodes, I believe this will be the Milk and Cookies episode scene. There's gonna be a giant TV here, possibly. We have some more Christmas decor. Looks like this plane is pretty bloody. It would be really cool if a scare actor was behind the shower curtain and as soon as people pass the stage, they open it and scare people. That would be a really good scare. And then on the way out, we have some more banners for Crypt TV. Let's go have a ride on Revenge of the Mummy. Standby is only 20 minutes. That was a really fun ride on the Mummy. Over here in the Seek and Destroy scare zone by this truck, they have added another victim or something right here. The controller sees all. Look at the theming for this food tent here. That's impressive. Looks very fun, and this is located right by Revenge of the Mummy inside of the Seek and Destroy scare zone. They also use this area for Stay and Scream usually. I don't know what they're doing this year because this is the first year they have props and a food tent in this area. But how it works is if you have your ticket to Universal during the day and you buy your separate ticket for HHN, they'll keep you in this holding area. That way you have first priority to both houses back in this direction. Here's the facade for this year's Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. I'm now right outside of Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. By the way, this attraction is only 5 minutes at this current moment, but they have added so many food tents and bar tents for this year's event. Wow. I mean, look at the theming of this food tent. I believe this is themed around Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We slaughter barbecue. And I say that just because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house is rumored to be right here outside of Jimmy Fallon. I'm so glad Universal is doing more food offerings for the different events throughout the year because it makes them a lot of money. Ooh, looks like they're gonna have a sweet shop tent. The next attraction up, let's go have a ride on Rip Ride Rocket. The current standby wait is only 10 minutes, so the park is definitely not busy today. I'm not noticing anything too new in the 30 Years, 30 Fears anniversary scare zone, but they have added a little bit on this platform here with some lighting and some different decor on both platforms here, so there's definitely going to be someone. I think this scare zone is more for photo opportunities. Oh, that's cool. They've added some melted candles throughout the scare zone. I finished up with riding Rip Ride Rocket. It was a fantastic ride. By the way, Minion Mayhem is only 35 minutes, so the park is not busy today. It is a Monday afternoon, but during this time is usually the slow season at the end of August into early September. So I always say that's a good time to come visit the Central Florida theme parks. But we rode 4 bigger attractions here inside of Universal Studios Florida, but now let's walk over to Islands of Adventure to ride even more rides. Getting back on the topic of Halloween Horror Nights quickly as we're walking over to the other park, that's pretty much all that I have for you guys regarding HHN this year with updates because we're under 2 weeks until the event officially starts. I can't wait. We'll be here covering it for opening weekend, so stay tuned. Universal did release a really insane promo video the other day. This event may be the best year of all. I mean, it looks insane with all the icons coming back this year. They have really good IP houses. They have really good original houses. It's gonna be a good time. Here's the waterfront that we took to get here on the water taxi this morning. But I wanted to point out that is the walkway that you would take if you wanted to walk from Royal Pacific, and you also have your own security checkpoint. It's really nice because you get to bypass the madness of City Walk with the parking garage, the security checkpoint, the buses. So keep that in mind when you guys are booking. Lots of convenience. We're in. The adventure begins here. By the way, it is pretty empty as far as the front entrance here. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are at Universal this Monday afternoon. Our first attraction here inside of Islands of Adventure, the Hulk. Only 15 minutes. I don't know how I missed this, but on top of the Dr. Doom towers, the tops are missing. That looks kind of scary. Looks like you may just fly right off the towers. The wait time actually dropped down to a 10-minute wait. There's like no lines today, and we're using Express. Oh yes. Another straight walk on the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. Always a fun time. Next ride up, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Another straight walk-on. Hello. 2, please.
Doc on the loose. This could be the most dangerous night of my life.
Think you're getting out of here? You're in for it.
Don't give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.
Another fun ride and another walk-on. But now we're gonna stop at Auntie Anne's, grab some lemonade, and continue riding these rides. We're really knocking rides out today, and it's not even 1 p.m. We really needed this ice-cold lemonade. It's so good. Next up, let's go ride Kong. Standby is only 20 minutes. We waited just about 7 minutes, and here we are.
Something's under us. Hey, behind you. Don't even breathe.
Man, that Kong animatronic gets me every time. It's so awesome and it's so real. Hello there. We can actually see the Jurassic Park River Adventure show building from our Jurassic Park Kids Suite. I thought that was pretty cool. And now being here right next to it. Oh my goodness. Am I dreaming right now? The VelociCoaster is only 20 minutes. Wow, it's like I don't even need Express today. For the VelociCoaster, they are not offering Express just yet. I don't know when Express will be offered, but they do have a separate queue line. But luckily today, it's only a 20-minute standby wait. Look at this. Usually this queue line is completely full of people, but not today. Oh, here comes the coaster. I absolutely love the VelociCoaster. It is truly the best coaster I've ever been on. Plus, it was basically a straight walk-on without using Express. Wow. Oh, here it comes. Let's go have a quick ride on Forbidden Journey. Well, that was a pretty good ride on Forbidden Journey. Let's go check out Hagrid's. There's no virtual queue to ride Hagrid's today, but it's only a 45-minute wait, which is not bad at all. And Universal Express does not work on this attraction, like at all. Let's go check out Three Broomsticks. I've never been in here. We just walked directly to the bar. There was no line. Here's a few options they have. You can get butterbeer, lemonade, and just like that, I have my cold butterbeer. Looks real good. I just walked right up to the bar, didn't even wait 30 seconds, and I got my butterbeer. It's really good because it's such a hot day, and I haven't had one of these in a very long time.
Butterbeer mustache.
Oh yes. Your Universal Express pass will work on the Hogwarts Express as well. Let's quickly stop inside the All Hallows Eve boutique here. I've already done a full video, and if you have not seen that video, I'll be sure to leave it down in the description. Let's go check it out. They have added these really cool Beetlejuice pins. Oh yes, they have my size today. Look at this awesome sign for $35. Nothing on the back, you do have the logo. That's really cool. Oh my goodness, look at this shirt. Just like the sign, this is $35. I may have to get this one too. Nothing on the back. For $32, they have Universal Icon shot glasses, a 4-pack. Bianca wants this Beetlejuice shirt. It's really cool, very nice. Also, no two shirts are exactly alike. Last week, I bought this Fall Hallows Eve candle from Magic Candle Company, and I loved it very much. So today, I'm gonna buy Darksider Spells. Look at this Bride of Frankenstein wristlet and crossbody. It's going for $40. Never mind, Bianca actually likes this shirt because she already has the Beetlejuice shirt from last year. I really like this one. I'm glad you're getting this one. We are going to walk back to the hotel, but I'm gonna time it just to give you guys a quick idea to how long it takes from this point, which is in front of Islands of Adventure, to the hotel. This is a really nice walk. It's very peaceful, and there's signs everywhere telling you where to go because multiple resorts will use this walkway. Here's one of the signs telling you which direction to go. And here we are at the front of the resort. It took just about 6 minutes. Not bad at all. I like these frogs across the bridge on the way into the front entrance. This place is beautiful. Okay, I got our merch. We're all ready for the start of Halloween Horror Nights. We're just maybe a week and a few days away. It's coming up very, very fast. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really enjoyed this unlimited Universal Express Pass. We rode just about 10 rides in about 2.5 hours. So we did a lot, and those are like big e-ticket attractions that everybody wants to ride when they're here visiting. Really fun day. I enjoyed this, and I hope I was able to show you guys the benefits of staying at a Universal premier hotel like Loews Royal Pacific Resort like we did. I loved how close we are to the parks and City Walk. It was nice. And just overall, this Express Pass, it's included in your hotel price for you and your entire family. And like I said earlier, today the unlimited Universal Express Pass is going for $160. So if you have a family of 4, times that by 4, just makes sense to stay on property at a premier hotel here at Universal Orlando. And this was our final walkthrough of the Halloween Horror Nights props with the construction, just because we're so close to the event starting. I may be back if something else big happens, but other than that, I won't be doing anything Halloween Horror Nights related until the official opening night. Have you guys ever used Universal Express Passes? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think? Would you get it again? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember, it's nice to be nice in YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. Prince Charming, out.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me.